Shout out to the new party, man. We're going to keep it going with y'all.
Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Kamal.
I'm Enzo.
I'm Mia.
I'm Skeptic.
And tonight on the new party, we have a lot to discuss. We will be doing our conclusion topic on who will take over after Charlie Kirk's very, very sad, unfortunate passing. Reminder to everyone in the chat, please be respectful. So tonight, our first topic is going to be on Maurene Comey suing the Trump administration. Let's go.
Of course, the former SDNY prosecutor who was fired without real justification, at least what we have heard, is now apparently suing the DOJ over her firing. What more are you learning?
So she filed a complaint today in the Southern District of New York, of course, where she served as a prosecutor, alleging that her firing, Ariel, was without cause, without advance notice, and without any opportunity to contest it. That, according to her lawyers in this complaint, was both unlawful and unconstitutional. I should also note Maurene Comey was a member of the teams that prosecuted not only Sean Diddy Combs, but Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, and was lauded for her participation in both cases. We'll have to pay attention to see how fast this case moves and whether or not Maurene Comey, who served with distinction for many years, is reinstated to her position as a prosecutor with the Department of Justice.
I'm thinking of this question as you're talking. There have been so many firings by the Trump administration lately. It's been dizzying. You had the CDC director, you have the Bureau of Labor Statistics, you have Lisa Cook, and now you had Maurene Comey. How does the Trump administration plan to deal with all of the mounting cases that we can see coming down the pike against them when it comes to these firings that many are claiming were without cause?
That's an interesting question. I mean, the cases are different in kind. For example, Lisa Cook has a very different kind of case as a member of the Fed's Board of Governors than Maurene Comey did as a civil servant who was what we call a line prosecutor. She was not a political appointee. She was not appointed by any particular president. But the administration's justification in both cases is remarkably similar. They say that under the president's constitutional powers, he essentially has carte blanche to hire and fire whoever he wants, and any statutes that stand in his way with respect to those firings are themselves unconstitutional because they don't give sufficient weight to the president's ability to control the executive branch of the government. So we'll have to see the arguments made by both of these women in their lawsuits. They should be markedly different. The administration's response, however, is always the same.
No shortage of storylines for both of you to be following, and we are lucky to have you doing so. Lisa Rubin, Christine Romans, thank you both.
Man, okay, hold on. We got somebody late to the party. Hi, Doc. Welcome to the new party. You know, we start on time over here. I'm just kidding. Thank you for coming. But I'm going to let Skeptic go first. Skeptic, what do you think about Maurene Comey getting fired?
I mean, I think you have the right to take them to court. You know, if you feel like you were shorted or they did something that was wrong, I'm a big go sue them. So I say if they find them to be wrong, I don't know how far his power goes. I know it's the executive branch, and I know she was a prosecutor, if I'm correct. So I say go for it. I'm glad, and I hope that people start doing this more, because if you feel like you were fired without a cause and you don't live in a state that's like they hire you, whatever they call it, because I live in a state where they can fire you without a reason, take them to court. I mean, this is your right. Go ahead and go for it.
All right. Kamal, what you think about her suing? You know, she just did the Diddy trial. That was a big trial. She did the Epstein file, which we still don't have the file. So what do you think?
I mean, Trump said he was gonna get rid of DEI, right? It's part of the fucking process. Who benefited the most off of DEI? Let's be
white
real.
women.
Okay, so he getting rid of them. God damn, ain't that something? Also, elusive, bro. Shut your silly ass up, bro. God damn, that was funny though. He called us a bunch of thousandaires and shit. I'm like, damn.
That was pretty funny. I'm like,
This
he's
is-
not wrong. I'm not. I hate. That's probably gonna be the most accurate this week. We'll get all night. You're right. I'm not a millionaire, but send them super chats, baby. Send them super chats.
Hell yeah. But yeah, like, do I feel sorry for her fucking getting fired? No, like 300,000 black women just got fucking fired. The hell? You think I'm gonna be sad about this woman getting fired? Hell no. Yeah, do your thing, go sue or whatever. You might win, who knows? But at this point, hey, Trump said he was gonna get rid of DEI, and damn it, staying true to his fucking word, shit, to a T. That's all I gotta say.
Mia, do you support her being fired?
No, I don't. Because it's fun. What her father's James Comey, it's politically motivated. Her last actual review was she did outstanding work. So to be honest, she's going to win her case against this. They literally listed no reason for her to be terminated. Plus, she has multiple statutes to protect her from this. Not only her constitutional rights, but she also has the civil service protection as well, as she was a civil servant. So, I mean, I think this is one of those firings that she has a really good case because there's nothing in her personnel file. Literally, her last review said she did outstanding work. So there's nothing in her personnel file that says that she's a bad employee, that she's not doing this, she's not doing that. And she is James Comey's oldest daughter. So that's why. I mean, Trump did say he was going to come in and heads were going to roll. So, I mean, it is what it is. She's just a casualty to who her father is. I don't think it's fair that children should pay for the sins of their father. She is not her dad, and she shouldn't have to pay for any disgruntledness he has against James. I absolutely hope she takes us all the way to Supreme Court. I think this would be a good precedence case to see how far the commander-in-chief could take his executive power over the executive branch. I think they should take this case up, and I think it should go all the way because this would be one of those groundbreaking cases to determine if he has the right to hire and fire anyone regardless of any reason in the executive branch. Is he the literal commander-in-chief of the executive branch, or is there checks and balances there? So I think she should sue, and I think honestly she should appeal all the way to the Supreme Court because it would be a good case.